Today I want to talk about how people's word really doesn't mean anything these days, and how, I guess I want to say, like, disgusting it really is. People will sign a contract and whatever, right? People will shake your hand and think it means nothing. It's just really disgusting. It really gets under my skin, and it's killing businesses today. We have so many contractors out there who get their customers to sign contracts, and then the customer decides, like, oh, I want to add this, I want to add this, but I don't want to pay for it. I want to pay what I paid, or pay what I signed the contract to pay. And what that results in is a ton of contractors losing their butts on jobs and not being able to sustain. We run into it all the time as a subcontractor working like in the gutter industry. It's pretty common that gutter guys work for a roofer, and roofers are like, nope, I'm only paying you this much a foot. I don't care that it required XYZ extra work or that it wasn't ready the first time you showed up. I'm not paying an extra trip fee, whatever it is, and they just zero disregard for us as business owners. And even into like the coaching world, as I've gotten more into that with our programs and whatnot, everybody signs a contract, and most of our contracts are like no length of term. It literally says, like, give us a 30-day notice before you leave so we can fill your spot, or let your facilitator know, or whatever it is. And people just kind of do what people want to do. And it sucks, when people are straight up just lying to you. We completely stopped offering rev share programs in our program, like in any of our programs. We quit offering rev share as a payment option because, unfortunately, people would just consistently lie. And they'd get on our calls and they'd brag about all these jobs they're doing and how big these jobs are. And then we get their QuickBooks and it's less than what one job was. And we're like, what the heck, dude? Like, how are you sleeping at night? And it's no wonder it's so easy to win bigly in home service by just being honest. When you're honest, when you do what you say you're going to do, when you show up when you say you're going to show up, when you know what the heck you're talking about and charge accordingly. And I'm not saying be cheap. I'm saying we're premium pricing in everything, and there's a reason for that, right? When we do all that, customers are really happy. We are the highest rated roofing, gutter, and window company in the area, and we're also the most expensive in all three of those things. So people love it, and I don't have that issue with our clients because I'm choosing to work with the right type of clientele. And I can almost always tell when we're going to have a customer that's going to be an issue. And it's usually a customer that was given a discount. It's usually when a sales rep was in a slump and needed a sale, and so sales manager or general manager got involved and cut some prices to help get them the deal. And those customers are almost always the biggest pains in the butt. Or when we drop below our job site minimum, or a job minimum, if we got a $1,500 gutter minimum, and we can do this job for $1,200 for you when we're in the area, like we're not making a special trip, that customer's calling in 3 to 4 days. Hey, when are you gonna get my job done? I already paid you $600. And it's like every single time. So the moral of all of this is pick the clients you want to work with. Don't be so like fast to just like sell. Don't get in a money crunch. Like, you need to manage your money so that you don't ever get in that situation of just taking on the wrong clients because you need cash flow. Be quick to fire a client. It's okay to fire a client. If a client's being dishonest or lying to you or whatever else, like, get rid of them. Like, it's okay to tell someone, hey, I don't think we're the right fit for this project, and move on. It's okay to tell someone, hey, I don't think we're on the same page in this. I'm going to relieve you of your contract and remove you from our coaching program. It's completely okay to do things like that. It actually builds the culture inside of your company and inside of your community that much better. So don't be afraid to do those things because it honestly just builds it better. That's it. So the only way that we can really change this is by just doing what's right ourselves, like being people of integrity. If we do that, we're going to rise to the top. And I know there's like there's people out there that suck. There's people that suck that win, and there's con artists who make a ton of money. We see them all over Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and all that stuff. People that have never really done anything. Who've never actually owned a gutter business, teaching you how to run a gutter business, or people who've never, owned a coaching business, trying to be coaches or whatever it is. We see it time and time and time again. And the only way that we can actually win is by recognizing when people are real and cheering them on. So you need to network better and put yourself in groups with people who are actually doing things the right way. But then also just continue to do things the right way. Have your clients leave raving fan testimonials for you, not to build you up, but to show that, hey, I'm the real deal here. I actually know what the heck I'm doing in this industry. I'm not some guy who built a thing and sold it years ago and is now teaching you all my tricks from 3 years ago. Business changes a lot in 3 years. I'm not some guy who knows how to do a thing really, really good, so now I'm going to start teaching everybody else how to do it and how to run a business doing it. We all know, in the gutter industry, being a really good gutter guy does not translate to being a good business owner. And vice versa. Being a very good business owner does not translate to being a good gutter guy. So just know who you're giving money to, know who you're accepting money from as a contractor, accepting money from customers, and don't be afraid to fire fast. We hear this all the time inside of our businesses, fire employees fast who suck. We need to fire our clients just as fast as we're supposed to be firing our employees. If you show up and you can tell that they're just lying to you, just walk away. It's gonna be a tooth and nail fight to get final payment out of them. Don't do it. All right, just walk away. I promise you, it might hurt in the moment, but long term, you'll be happy that you walked away. So I've had to do this a handful of times. Call up customers, hey, I'm sorry, I just don't think we're the right people for this project. And they're like, what do you mean? Nope, I just don't think it. And then immediately it turns into, well, your price was too high anyways, and blah, 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 and you guys tried to do this. And it's like, thank you for making this way easier on me. I appreciate it. Best of luck getting your roof handled. All right, that's it. And they don't go and blast us on social media. I had one person do that, but she blasts literally everybody on social media. So I wasn't surprised, and that's actually why I didn't want to do the project for her. And my simple comment back on her post was, I'm sorry that we declined to do the work for you. That was it. And people were like, oh, that makes sense. You knew what you're doing, Colin. So be integrous, be people of integrity, do everything through the lens of integrity, and watch how it radically changes your business and the people inside of your business's lives.